took us into Brock Lesnar facing off against the American Nightmare and a man who has adrenaline in his soul, Cody Rhodes.
And to use a Kurt Angleism, he went into the match with a freaking broken arm. But I thought with the cast when he started to use it, they go, "Oh, titanium cast," reminded me of Cowboy Bob Orton. He had that cast for about 20 years or something. Interesting match. 3 belly-to-belly suplexes. Obviously, if Cody was going to win, he was going to have to use speed and strategy because, you supposedly got one arm and blah, blah, blah. He delivered 3 crossroads two crossroads to Lesnar.
Yeah. Do you get this match at all?
Well, they still haven't said why. Why has Lesnar turned on him and done all this? We still don't actually know why.
Yeah, why is he intent of trying to hurt this guy and put him out of wrestling?
That's what I mean. They haven't said why, and Lesnar hasn't said why.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get the whole match. I'm watching it and I'm going, all right, it's typical Brock Lesnar. Throw somebody around, beat somebody up, quick comebacks, squash him again. It's a typical Lesnar match. It's nothing really special, the match, right? But I'm thinking, got Cody Rhodes. He's come from AEW, right? He's come in with a big push. Yes, he tore his pec, but the way he done the match, he done the match right. Come back strong. You bring him back strong. You put him against the world champion. He should have won that match and got rocked out of it. And then the next run is I'm going to get beaten up by Brock Lesnar consecutively.
And it would, when I say it would make sense in the terms of if a promo was cut and Lesnar said why. Yeah, even if it was something like, I tried to get booked, you and your father was booking or something, he wouldn't give me a go. Whatever. There'd have to be some. But why would you come out and continuously beat the living daylights out of him on Raw, on the pay-per-view? Nobody knows why.
Well, I don't get it. I don't get the storyline to this match. I don't get it. It holds no emotional draw to me at all.
No.
I don't have any emotional draw in this match at all. It's like, well, what the fuck is going on? Why are we watching these guys wrestle each other? What's the fucking story? I don't know. So it's got like that with me a little bit with this match. And I look at it as you got a guy that's really in Lesnar. There's nothing left you can do with Lesnar. Well, to me, Lesnar needs to go for a walk for 12 months. Right? Go away, go back up the bush, do what you got to do, go away, reinvent yourself, come back. He's done everything in the last 12 months you can do with him. Right? Stick a belt on him. Right? You've got a guy come in that can draw you money. Cody Rhodes. And you're killing him to a guy that's had his run. He's probably at the end of his run anyway. The other way around, if he'd gone away for 12 months, Cody Rhodes had done all the work, he came in and destroyed Cody Rhodes, I could see you're changing things around, right? But in this case here, it makes no sense to destroy Cody Rhodes.
No, absolutely. Well, but are they building him as someone who, no matter what, will fight? I mean, they made a massive thing on Raw about, Triple H sitting there, I can't let you work, you've got a broken arm. And he keeps saying, I'm going to work it, I'm going to get to the match, I'm going to da-da-da. They built it up quite significantly that I'm going to, sort of the tough guy thing. But then he passes out because he doesn't tap out. And they made a big point of that, of saying that he didn't tap out, he passed out. And the referee called the match. So are they trying to do it that he's super, super tough and, did the pec thing now, with a broken arm, wouldn't get even with the broken arm and the Kimura lock was locked in for, an hour.
It's no good.
I don't know if they're building him like that, but it's wrong.
It's no good if he's not winning.
No.
Right? It can take, I don't know. You could say, yeah, all right, I know where they're coming from, right? But he's got to beat Lesnar. He beat Lesnar on the first match. He shouldn't have beat Lesnar on the first match.
Mm,
He should have beat Lesnar on the third match.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like
Yeah.
tonight he should have beat Lesnar and lost probably the other two. And he made him bleed in the first one. Lesnar wants revenge because he made him bleed, not because he beat him, because he made him bleed. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. You know,
but they're yet to come out. Anybody, WWE, Lesnar, Cody, like nobody knows why this is going on.
no,
What's Lesnar's problem? Nobody knows.
no, Lesnar. Once you see Lesnar wrestle once, twice, three times, you see what he's got.
Although that was probably the longest he's wrestled tonight.
Yeah, but you see what he's got. He's got
Yeah.
nothing else. Except for turning purple. He almost turned coloured. Concerned about his blood pressure, right? But I really was watching this match thinking, what are they doing? You know, who out there is booking this shit? What are they doing? Because, you know, you've got a guy that's going to make you money, Cody Rhodes.
Mm.
If you had a real broken arm, you ain't fucking doing what he done in there tonight.
No.
I've had my arm broken, right? And it feels like somebody's got it in a vice and they're crushing it. When you're walking around, that's the feeling of it. So it's not a fun feeling to have a broken, right? So, you know, so that's fucking believable anyway that he's wrestling in there with a broken arm. It's just anyone who's had a broken arm is going to say you can't do that. Right? That's not going to happen, right? Secondly, right, where's the end for this storyline? I mean, the match is the match. We can talk about the match all day. But the moves were the same. There's the Cody kick, the Cody cutter. There's Brock Lesnar and his belly to bellies and all that. We can talk about that. And the Lesnar. But what are we watching here?
Is it trying to keep Cody occupied till they get Roman Reigns to a particular point and then he goes after Roman? Although that story's going to go.
But he's been flogged.
Sorry?
He's been flogged. So, you know, it's like, you know, how are you going to get. If the guy's been flogged, how does he get a title shot? I'm saying, like, if he was.
Are they almost trying to play him as the underdog who comes back and against all odds and wins a world title or something? Or
yeah, but how do you get the opportunity if you've been flogged? In any combat sport.
I'm trying to make some sense of it because it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense at all. And to be honest with you, I don't know what they're trying to do other than bury the guy. I don't see any positive. A blind man could see this doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Match was okay. Don't get me wrong. Match was good.
Yeah, well, I gave it a 5.
Match was okay. But I'm looking at it as somebody who's a fan. I don't know what they're fucking doing.
Well, I think it would have helped greatly if there'd been some sort of promo as to why Lesnar did what he did. You know, like he was going to tag with him and he turned on him, so the match never actually happened. And then, you know, went to a couple of pay-per-views and, you know, all the attacks and the, you know, the thing on, was it Raw the other night or SmackDown or whatever it was, you know, when Cody's in a suit and Lesnar comes out and, you know, into the roller door and the whole thing. And I don't know. None of it makes sense.
I just, as soon as I started watching the match, I lost interest. I'm thinking, what is happening here? Who are you trying to build here? What's the story? I don't get it. I just don't get what they're doing with it.
No, I don't. I must admit I'm confused. Mm-hmm. Anthony, do we have any idea who the producers were?
I did find that earlier.
Oh, I knew you'd be all over it. Yes, I'll be very interested.
Cody and Lesnar, Michael P.S. Hayes.
Okay, well, he's normally better than that. So, what about the Natalya one?
According to this, it looks like it might have been done by Adam Pearce.
Okay.
It's usually better than that too. But
all right, let's go. Let me just while you're in there, then the other woman's title match.
Pearce.
Sorry?
Adam Pearce.
Okay, so Adam Pearce did the two ladies' title matches. Okay. P.S. Hayes did the okay. What about the first one?
First one, Abyss.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. And so okay, and this one was Hayes.
All the over the top shit. and the freaking world stuff that's all over the joint in the match of Biss, because Biss was a hardcore wrestler.
Yeah.
That explains that mentality there in that one. But at the end of the day, it's Triple H
Yeah.
that are pulling the strings at the top. So this is going over who isn't going over.
Yeah.
This is just put it together from there. So once again, it comes back down to what's happening with Cody Rhodes. Why are they not? They brought this guy in. They gave him a great entrance into the thing. You know, why are they not giving him? I don't get it. I
No, I don't. That's it. Really is baffling because we don't know what they're doing and why. So I gave it a 5 anyway out of 10. What do you do, Anthony?
5.
Oh, we are on track tonight.
Yeah, I don't know, 4.5, 5, somewhere around there.
Okay.